What are some relatively unknown grooming/hygiene techniques for men? How do I human? I don't know if it's an Indian thing, but my parents have never talked to me about hygiene, sex ed, or anything of that sort. All the information I have is from friends, which is extremely unreliable at best. I always feel dirty, even after a shower. I'd like to know more stuff. Basically, I think I have very little knowledge of good etiquette. I have no clue how this works though. Really wash your ass thoroughly, that's my best advice. No lie, I straight up spread my cheeks and keep the water spraying directly on my asshole for a solid 30 seconds before I do a triple scrub down with body wash. I then dry off, then wipe my ass one last time with a wet wipe for extra precaution. Source: a guy who had horrific swamp ass in high school. Conditioning and grooming your beard can make a raggedy half beard look half decent. Guy who grows patchy half beards. I was 16 before I discovered I could pull back my foreskin and clean out all the gunk underneath. I've never felt more disgusting in my life. Thanks sex ed for teaching me nothing important. You seem awfully receptive, so I feel compelled to provide some input. I used to be a little overweight than I am currently. I had made some strides in personal hygiene. The most difference, which includes receiving compliments at least 2 or 3 times a week, was my implementation of DLC. Deodorant, lotion, and cologne. Deodorant obviously. For lotion I use the butter lotion that can be found at Bath & Body Works, and for cologne, I only use a half spray of the same kind of Bath & Body Works. I am currently using Ocean and it's phenomenal from head to toe. Get a haircut or cut it yourself once a month. Leaving it go longer will make it start to look less than ideal. Use shampoo, rinse, then put in conditioner, wait a minute or two, then rinse. Do not use 2-in-1 shampoo and conditioner, they don't work. Find a hairstyle that works for you and goes with your head shape. Look up hairstyles and head shapes on Google. Check out celebrities who look similar to you, and if you like the way they look, copy their hairstyle. Clean your ears out so you don't see caked up wax on them. Grab a nose hair trimmer and use it for the hairs coming out of your ears, as well as your nose. Figure out if you need a drying soap if your face is naturally oily, or a moisturizing one if your face is naturally dry. Use the nose hair trimmer for the hairs sticking out of your nose. Do the same thing with facial hair that you did with hair on your head. Look at styles you could do and grab a trimmer to cut it to the proper length. Trim it every 3 days to keep it looking nice. If you have beard rough, consider using beard oil and, pro tip, completely dry your beard after showers. If you leave it wet, the water wicks moisture out of the skin and that's why it flakes. Brush your damn teeth. Clean your tonsils with water. Rinse with mouthwash. Floss. And if your teeth are yellow, get teeth whitener. If they are jacked, get them fixed. It also doesn't hurt to carry around mints if you're looking to get close with someone. Shave as often as you can without getting razor burn. Experiment with different razors and take note of the direction that your hair grows on your neck. Hint, it will vary all across your neck. Shaving with the direction is least risky but more likely to leave hair behind. Shaving against the direction will get more hair but likely give you razor burn. Shaving across the direction may be best. Do not apply pressure when shaving. Re-lather and shave again if you need to get the remaining hair, but do not apply pressure. Depending on your culture and style, hair poking out of the top of your shirt may or may not look good. Trim it back if it doesn't. Use antiperspirant before going to bed. Use deodorant when going out or wanting to smell nice. They do 2 different jobs. Find a deodorant that smells nice for you, don't just grab one out of the aisle. Keep them in your car too for when you've left the house but lift your arm and smell stink coming on. Speaking of smelling nice, go to a store after work every day and try on a new cologne. Don't try 4 of them like some websites say. Just try one. Smell it initially, then after 20 minutes, then again after an hour or 2. The cologne you want is the one that smells best to you. The one where you find yourself sniffing your wrist over and over again for the next few hours because the smell pleases you. Figure out if you need a moisturizing or drying body wash. It may be completely different from what your face requires. Also look into unique SMLs of body wash. I'm going to smack the next guy who says he uses Dove Men's Body Washington. Do you want to smell like 95% of other men? Or do you want whoever's smelling you to remember you? Use that body wash to wash everything on your body. Neck, arms, armpits, chest, back, balls, taint, crack, ass, legs, between your toes. Soap running over these things does not count. Grab something and scrub. Clip your fingernails and toenails once a week. Then file them. fingernails, especially if you're sticking them inside another person. That's some sensitive flesh, and I hate to imagine a nail being rough in there. Depending on your woman, or man, trim your bush and balls. If you're feeling ballsy, shave them. It not only feels smooth, it makes it less likely they get hair in their mouth, and reduces the change smelly bacteria will grow down there. Check out your gooch too. Hair grows long there. Trim it. In the summer, trimmed crotches may lead to chafing. If so, get something that prevents chafing. Vaseline works great for me. Apply when the skin is dry. Get 3 things for your feet. 1. Powder to put in your socks every fucking day to keep your feet dry. 2. Antibacterial spray like Lysol to spray into your shoes every time you take them off. 3. Anti-smell spray like Febreze to spray into your shoes every time you take them off. This is just for you. Not sure what you're looking for with sex-related stuff, but you may want to ask /r/sex if you have questions. I'm not a dude, so no hygiene advice from me. I wanted to mention that there's a skin condition called acanthosis nigricans that's common in overweight people, especially if they have higher insulin than others. It makes the skin in your body creases turn dark and get thicker. It can show up in your groin, armpits, around your neck, anywhere that skin touches skin. So you might not be as dirty as you think, it might be a skin thing going on. Just a thought, not exclusively for men, but go to the dentist every 6 months. Getting over my fear of dentistry is one of the best things I've ever done. If you have a beard, please exfoliate and use beard oil. This may not apply so much to you, but one thing I learned through the years is to not be afraid of hygiene. It's not metro, it's not gay, etc. to take care of yourself and look like it. I've been around many people who insist that using anything more than a bar of soap makes you a flaming homosexual, including my own parents, but it's simply not true. Might be an old school American thing, I don't know. Some less known things I've learned over the years. Wash your hair, avoid 2/3/4-in-1 types of products. Use shampoo, rinse, then put some conditioner in and wait a few minutes before you rinse it out so that your hair has time to absorb the conditioner. Wait for your hair to dry completely before applying any styling products. Waffle weave towels generally do a much better job of drying hair over standard towels as well, and you can sometimes find huge, inexpensive waffle weave towels meant for drying cars that work great. Also, hair styling products come in a variety of textures, from a completely dry, natural look to a wet look. You may want to experiment and see what works for you. You can also use hairspray to help hold your style. Wash your face. At the least, you should use a basic cleanser and moisturizer, even if you have perfect skin genes. If you have any particular skin problems, i.e. acne, head on over /r/skincare addiction and check out their wiki. You can learn a lot there and generally get any problems under control given enough effort. Shaving. Unless you or your partner prefer you to be clean shaven all around, you may want to invest in a decent trimmer instead of using a razor blade, as you'll avoid razor burns, ingrown hairs, etc. Also, bear in mind that hair traps bacteria and other smells, so keeping yourself trimmed in sweat-prone areas can go a long way towards being cleaner overall. Don't use Axe products. They make you smell like their target audience. Use a washcloth/loofah when you shower. I'd cow people clean themselves properly without it. Also, soap the shit out of your ass, cream your skin so you smell good and don't feel scaly. Exfoliate your face every few days. I use 2% BHA for chemical exfoliation, but it really depends on your skin. Get some tweezers. Pluck the longest of your eyebrow hairs, whichever ones are the most unruly. Your hair too. You might want to use different soap in the shower too. Try something moisturizing, like Dove.